to my channel. This is OZD Movie Reviews. My name is Oliver Brinker, and today I'm going to review the new action thriller disaster film, Those Who Wish Me Dead. This movie is directed by Taylor Sheridan and stars Angelina Jolie, Bernthal, Aidan, Gillen, Nicholas Hoult, Finn Little, and Tyler Perry. A survival expert played by Angelina Jolie is tasked to protect this boy from two assassins in Montana wilderness, while a forest fire threatening to consume them all. Now, if you guys don't know Taylor Sheridan, he has been writing and directing really great movies. He's involved with Sicario, Sons of Anarchy. He directed Wind River from 2017, which I really did like. So, Taylor Sheridan had some talent with him. So, of course, from Those Who Wish Me Dead, I was very, very interested. And especially that we get to see Angelina Jolie back. I love Angelina Jolie as an actress. I think she is a fantastic actress. I think the last movie that I saw her in is Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, which that movie really sucks. But for this movie, I was very, very interested. Even though I see this plot so many times already about someone protecting a boy from bad guys, but it's just mostly gender swap. That's basically what this film is. But I literally watched this film with an open mind, not expecting this movie to surprise me. And I gotta say, guys, this movie really surprised me. I actually really enjoyed Those Who Wish Me Dead more than I thought I would. I thought I wasn't going to like this movie. I thought I was going to think this movie is straight up forgettable. Even though the director of this movie I did like, I felt like the plot of this movie is something we've seen so many times before. You know, with Logan, or Bloodfather, or this year's The Marksman. So this is basically the second movie that's happening. But I think what's really good about Those Who Wish Me Dead is the cast. I find the cast in this movie completely flawless. Let's start off with Angelina Jolie. I really liked her in this film. This is a great comeback performance by Angelina Jolie. I think she is fantastic in this film. Her character in this film you really get throughout. She has a very tragic backstory. But throughout the movie, you're starting to connect with her character. And I think Angelina Jolie's performance was flawless in my opinion. She was great in this movie. This is definitely her best movie that she did for a while. Another thing that really surprised me about this film is these assassins played by Aidan, Gillen, and Nicholas Hoult. They're not forgettable. I actually really like them too in this film. They're these assassins in this movie that don't feel very generic or don't feel forgettable. Yes, they're not as good as like any other villains in movie history, but for a movie like this, I was really surprised that the villains are actually well written. They're actually smart throughout the movie. There are parts of this movie that I'm like, ooh, you don't want to mess with them too. And the performances by Aidan Gillen and Nicholas Hoult, especially Nicholas Hoult, they all did a great job in this film. Another returning actor, Nicholas Hoult, which I haven't seen him in a movie in a while. Bernthal in this movie was also really good in this movie as the sheriff of this wilderness. And I think he did a really good job in this film. Even though he's my least favorite character in this movie, I still think his performance in this film was fantastic in this film. Like, he has a reason to be in this film. But Finn Little as this boy that Angelina Jolie has to protect stole this movie. I think this kid was fantastic in this film. He's an Australian actor. He's from a movie called Storm Boy, I think. So this is his first big movie, and man, this kid is lucky. He works with such brilliant actors and a great director, and this kid rolled with it. Like, this kid was great in this film. Usually with kid actors, they're very hit and miss for me. This is one of those kid actors that's a hit. And his chemistry with Angelina Jolie really stood out for me. I think their chemistry was really well done in this film. It was very well written. You root for those two to basically live throughout the movie, especially this boy. And even when this forest fire comes, it makes this film much more intense. The cinematography of this film looks really, really good. Like, you see this wilderness, and it looks really beautiful to look at. I love the whole nature environment aspect of this film. And the look of this film looks absolutely incredible. I love the cinematography of this film. And even the tone, same thing with Ralph Man. This is a dark film. There are parts in this film that I was literally like, holy shit, I didn't expect that in this film. And the forest fire scenes, they look realistic. Like, they don't look, you know, noticeable CGI. Like, I think the fire scenes, the forest fire scenes, were very believable. And that's the most intense aspect of Those Who Wish Me Dead, the forest fire scenes. They are intense as hell, and you're thinking, how the hell are they going to survive this fire? This is the biggest forest fire I've ever seen, at least in a film. But do I think this film is as good as Wind River and thinking this film's perfect? No. This movie does have flaws. First off, kind of like with Rough and Man, actually this has some similarities with my Rough and Man review, that I would say the first act of this film, I said in Rough and Man review that it's messy. The first act of this film was slow. because this movie was actually pretty short, surprisingly. Like, this movie was like an hour and 40 minutes long. Like, it's not a long movie. So the first act of this film really dragged. Like, the first act of the movie, I get it's introducing the characters, but they just did it way too slow. Like, it took like 30 to 40 minutes when Angelina Jolie meets this boy, and I felt like that aspect of the film is just like, okay, where's this film going? And then from the 40 minutes of the film, that's when the film kind of started, in my opinion. That's when I started to enjoy this film more. But guys, I really was surprised with Those Who Wish Me Dead. I didn't expect to like this film at all. I think this is a really good film. Not as good as Wind River or some other Tyler Sheridan's projects, but still, I think Those Who Wish Me Dead is one of the biggest surprises of the year, in my opinion. I think Angelina Jolie really stood out. She was great in this film. The rest of the cast of the film was honestly flawless. I loved everyone in this film, especially the kid. I think the cinematography, the whole vibe of this film is very, very intense. If you want to see a simple, intense thriller, I think Those Who Wish Me Dead will do that for you. I'm going to give Those Who Wish Me Dead a B. So guys, that is my review for Those Who Wish Me Dead. Let me know what you think of this movie in the comments below. Do you like the movie, hate the movie, or you thought it's okay? Just let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys follow me on social media links down below. Facebook, Stardust, Instagram, Twitter, and Letterboxd. I know I haven't used my Letterboxd account in a while, and I will get back to using that again. And I know I haven't uploaded videos as much as I wanted, but you know, just with school and stuff, the upload process won't be as quick as I wanted, but I will try to do as much movie reviews as possible. And a lot of other reviews are coming up soon, including a redux of my Blu-ray collection for 2021. I'll explain it in that video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice day.